Alright, sorry about the delay, guys. I literally just got home. I had to go do a thing, and it ran a little longer than I thought. But other than that, welcome to that LP stream. The name of the game is Mario Kart 8, and I'm playing this with you today. However, we're going to do things a little differently than we normally do. Let's see if I can do this, because I haven't done this before, but I imagine it isn't too hard. It isn't too hard. Chris Lowe, Game Ninja, Content Rules, hi. Sarah Alexander, how you doing? Polar Plays, what's going on, guys? Das Boond, hey! Yeah, I know you were kind of looking forward to a Mario Kart stream, so here you go. Absolutely, Game Ninja, absolutely. So here we go right here. We're gonna go to tournaments. I'm going to create a tournament online. Do you want to create a new tournament? Please avoid revealing in a personal language or using offensive language. Ah, fuck! I'm not allowed to use offensive language? Choose an icon for your tournament. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Oh, hey, we'll go with this one, because it's one of my favorite carts. Enter a name for your tournament. Because I'm uncreative. Set your tournament rules and choose when it will be active. Okay, we'll go with 150cc. We'll go with no DLC courses. Or should we do DLC courses? Because I know not everybody has DLC courses. Maybe I'll save, like, a DLC... Yeah, I'll save a DLC tournament for another stream. No teams, all items, all vehicles, all controls, no comm, daily, because it's right now. Start time will be 12. Yeah, sorry guys. I know it was supposed to be like 12, and we're gonna be going until about 3. As far as races, there's no limit to the races. We don't shuffle every 4th match. What? Don't shuffle. Okay, let's see. Open to everyone. Global player rating. Yeah, there will be no player rating. It's no holds bar. Okay. Yeah. I don't. I think about it. There we go. Good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Oh, Jacob Raid! Hey, Jacob! Wow, we just got started, guys. We literally just got started. Okay, so, give me a second here while I make a little text file. The little text file, that's all that's going to be. Sorry, I meant to have this done sooner, guys. I didn't think I'd be running as late as I was. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, and maybe I'll just stick that right here in the corner. That looks nice. That looks real nice. Okay, and here's here's the tournament code at the top of the screen. Hopefully that's not small. I don't want it to be too obtrusive. So there's the tournament code right there, guys. Awesome. All right, so we'll go ahead join that tournament. Awesome. Of course, I'm going to join my own tournament. Ooh, why am I coughing? Why am I coughing? Transparent chat. Oh. So everybody can see that just fine. 453344991862. Look at the 4s and the 9s closely. There's a difference. The 4 has a little thing coming out the back of it. The 9s have a flat back. So, no need to exchange friend codes. Anybody, just search for a tournament, look at the code, go ahead, do that. Anybody can join anytime. Did I not wait long enough? It just kind of, oh. It just kind of started without me, didn't it? Anyway, guys, if you would like to retweet the stream, Nightbot's going to come up with the code with the link. So if you'd like to retweet the stream, you can do that. At least Nightbot should be coming up with it. There you go. Also, did I even make a command for that? If you like the stream, go ahead and hit the like button. But other than that, why am I having to wait so damn long to join my own damn tournament? I made the tournament. It's mine. Why am I having to wait so long? Can't put chat in a box. Well, you need to use a CSS script. Why is it taking so long? Does it usually take this long to join the tournament that you made? All right, No, don't do that. How do you fuck up a menu, Mike? Stop fucking up the menu, Mike. There it is, right there. It's mine. Why is it... I should be able to. Okay. There's Das Boond. How you doing, Das Boond? So yeah, you saw, just join the tournament. There's the tournament code right there. Compton Rules, hey, how you doing? Welcome to that LP stream. Yeah, that's where I learned it too, from Blucifer. It's just 2 of us right now. All right, just you and me, Das Boond. Everybody else, join in. Cameron Heiser, how do you do? Welcome to that LP stream. The name of the game is Super Mario Maker. All you have to do, dude, is go to tournaments and then go to search by code. Search by code, and you see that tournament code up on the screen? Put that in. That's the tournament code. Anyone can join. Anyone can join. Any region, any kind of, ranking, anybody. You can use any vehicle you want. It's 150cc, all items. You don't have to worry about the DLC tracks. I didn't include them, so if you don't have the DLC, you can still join. So just get on in here, guys, because Das Bund is owning me right now, and I have no chaos on the track in order to stop him. It's a fair race. He's winning because he's better than me. That's not how Mario Kart works. You're supposed to be punished for being good. Whee! All right, I need to find a shortcut to use this thing on. You really think that banana's gonna work on me? Oh, okay. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. I don't think I can. So yeah, when it rolls around to 3 p.m. standard Pacific Daylight Time, then that's when the tournament ends. We'll tally up everybody's score. We won't have to tally it up. It'll tell us, and we'll see who the winner is. Right now, we have a fair race between 2 people right now. And it shouldn't be that way in Mario Kart. Ooh, did you teleport? Did I just see you? I see you teleporting along the track. What is that? Why are you teleporting? How are you teleporting? You're like the kid from Oh. Like the kid from Wreck-It Ralph. There we go. This probably isn't going to help me much. Okay, got my ass kicked. Wonderful. What do you mean the code doesn't work? You're probably not entering it right. 453344991862. Don't get the 4s and the 9s confused. You look at them. The 4 has a little thing in the back. The 9 does not. I don't see anybody else jumping in here.
I can't do it!
I didn't press that. I can't do it! Is it just gonna be me and him? You're in? Alright, I don't see you. You're spectating? Alright, so you'll be jumping in on the next one. Oh, you have much better acceleration than what I'm using. What? There's no point in me having a banana. There's no point. Oh. Wow, I can't even catch up. Nice try with the shell. Come on, 18 people in here. Only one person other than me has Mario Kart, or 2 other people besides me. Oh, come on. It homed in on the banana? You can't be real with that. You don't home in on bananas. Oh. We're bumping tires now. Hey, you know what? This is getting pretty intense for just 2 people, though. Well, there we go. Looks like we're, you know, better late than never. Hey, Zeokim, what's up? Yeah, you're a little late to the Jacob raid. I already gave Jacob his, you know, screaming cockroaches. But you know what? I'll give you guys screaming cockroaches. So, there you go. Zeokim, you just got yourself a Wii U, didn't you? You need to hop on Mario Kart 8. We got the tournament code right up on the screen, so go ahead, just put that in. The open tournament, no DLC required, so if you haven't purchased the DLC for Mario Kart 8 yet, you're still good. Still good. Anybody can put in that code up there. Make sure I understand that I use computer font on my screen. Don't confuse the 4s and the 9s. Look closely. The 4s have the 4s have a little tail, Morty. You gotta look for the tail. They look kind of like they're turtle headed and taking a shit, but it's not all the way out, Morty. And the 9s have a flat back. You didn't even plug in it. Hurry up! Hurry up! The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up. Yeah, any day with that, Lakitu. Awesome. Wait, who else do we have in here? Or are we just too scrunched up together for me to see everybody on the map? Because it looks like I'm up. Oh, no. We got a few people here. Okay. Wow. And here I thought I was in last place and I still got hit from behind. Awesome. Okay. Guess there was one other person. All right, Andrew. I'm going to assume that that red shell was from you. So you're on my list, buddy. You're on my list, even though we jumped up on different tracks here. But that's okay. That's okay. All right. Can I hit this shortcut? I can. All right. For all the help it's going to do me. Because everybody knows that shortcut. Gotta pull something out of the way first. I thought you said on Discord that you're gonna lose the Dreamcast. You can have a, you know, your video game consoles will be okay if you unhook them. Just unhook that Dreamcast. You can always hook it up again later if you want to play a Dreamcast game. All the good ones were ported to GameCube anyway, besides Shenmue. Oh man, see if the camera panned a little bit up to let me see the track, you know, like it does when you jump off on Rainbow Road on Mario Kart 64, because that shortcut's a little easier to take because you can see the track coming. Well, that was genius. I was trying to avoid it. Alright, who's the last one up ahead of me? That Das Booned up ahead because I know he's playing as a me. Oh, don't fall off, Mike. And are we good here? That should be alright. Excellent. Even though it's not going to help me. But I'll take second place. Whatever. I'll take it. Rainbow Road and all of its incarnations has never been my jam, but Atypical Twilight, welcome to that LP stream. The name of the game is Mario Kart 8. I got the tournament code up on the screen. If you would like to join, just go ahead, punch that in. Anybody can join, no DLC required. Wow, Janice Love taking it with one race. What? What's buffering? Shouldn't be buffering. I don't see anything on my end. Siren Tame, welcome to that LP stream. The name of the game is Mario Kart 8. You don't have Mario Kart 8? Ah, crap. If I ever get my hands on a 3DS capture card, we'll do Mario Kart 7 streams for my 3DS owning viewers. But that's a long ways off, because those things are expensive and not a priority. So if you guys want that, you know where my Patreon and stream tip links are. You sold Mario Kart 7? I mean, it's a good alternative to this. But, you know, whatever. This is probably going to get downported to 3DS anyway, because that seems to be what Nintendo is doing. They're downporting all of their Wii U games to 3DS, so they can still sell those games to people who want them. And then, yeah. So, I think it's pretty much official that they're getting ready to euthanize the Wii U. Because Yoshi's Woolly World is going on it, Mario Kart, you know, or Super Mario Maker's going on. Though the 3DS version of Mario Maker doesn't really appeal to me. You know, because, you know, there's no online play. So what's the point really? What's the point? You know, I'm not really seeing it there. And you know what? To be honest, the current Mario Maker, I wouldn't be half surprised if we end up seeing it on the NX within months of its release. So yeah, that's most likely a thing that's going to happen. Also, if the NX cartridges are anything like the 3DS cartridges, they talk about backwards compatibility with the Wii U. No, maybe the NX won't have backwards compatibility with the Wii U, but if it's cartridge-based and the cartridges are similar, then it could be backwards compatible with the 3DS, which means I might hold off on getting a 3DS capture card, because if the NX is going to be backwards compatible with the 3DS, then I'd be able to just capture footage from the from the NX. I'll capture 3DS game footage from the NX. We'll see how that works out. The NX is Nintendo's next console. It's going to be a hybrid of home console. Rumors have it, but it's, you know, usually when rumors about Nintendo stuff come out, they're almost certainly true. But the NX will be a hybrid home console and portable console. So it'll be a portable console that you could take anywhere, but then you could take it home, and there will be a dock, and you can put it on the dock, and you can play the games. Yeah, you can put it on the dock, and there will be detachable controllers from the main, like, portable unit, and then you'll be able to play those games on the TV. And it's going to be cartridge based, so it's going to use game cards, you know, kind of like what the 3DS does. And if they're similar, that could mean that this thing is going to be backwards compatible with Nintendo 3DS, which means that you could possibly play Nintendo 3DS games on your TV through the NX. Who knows? That could very well be a thing if they're going with cartridge-based, you know, if they're going with cartridge-based games. So, yeah, I'm going to hold off and see if that might be a thing, because then that'll pretty much make the need for a 3DS capture device, and you know having your 3DS sent away and modded, that'll make that idea obsolete, because then I could just record 3DS game footage through the NX. You know, unless they do something stupid like put HDCP encryption on it, which I will be pissed. That would be a very dumb thing, you know, especially since from what I hear, the NX may be region free. So that's kind of one step forward, two steps back if they do something like HDCP encryption. And yeah, sorry guys, I'm just kind of babbling here. If I'm not looking at the chat, well, yeah, I'm racing right now. What do you mean the code won't work? Everybody else seems to have gotten it. 9, 5, 3, or no, 453. It's 453. See, even I'm doing it. It's easy. 453 4499 1862. Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. Make sure you're not mixing up the 4s and the 9s. I don't know how to fix that, Twin Ghost. Don't know how to fix that, but welcome to that LP stream. Do you have Mario Kart 7 on Nintendo 3DS? Because I foresee an option for streaming that later on, you know, starting next year. I'm holding off on a 3DS capture device because I'm thinking since the NX is cartridge-based, it may be backwards compatible with Nintendo 3DS, allowing 3DS gameplay on a TV, output it through an HDMI cable, and therefore into a capture card that I already own, so it could be done that way. Yes, the 4s look like 9. It's 4533 4499 1862. Yeah, 4533. There you go. I mean, other people managed to get in here. Is there any way to back out and look at the code again? Now it works. Okay. Oh, intercepted. You're alone. You'll probably join up with us in the next race if you just joined during this race. But when you enter the code, it should be, you know, that LP tournament. Yeah, like that's what it is. It's a portable system that can dock on a base with an HDMI output. So like you can take it anywhere and then you can take it home. You can dock it and then yes, but it's later. It's much later. Oh. Okay, well then that's not our problem then, is it? Yeah, I mean, we're doing them a favor. Yeah. Yeah, sorry guys, my wife was talking to me about something. Our daughter and her boyfriend constantly needing rides here, there. I swear to God, I'm gonna start charging Uber fees. I'm gonna start charging them Uber fees. But yeah, the NX, it's going to be, all right, so imagine a Wii U gamepad, but it's just the Wii U gamepad, right? That's like all it is. And it doesn't have to be, but it itself is the console. It itself is the console, so it doesn't have to be within like a certain range of like a main base like with the Wii U gamepad. Like if you walk too far away from the actual Wii U with the Wii U gamepad, then you're not going to be able to get a signal to it. But imagine a gamepad where it itself is the system. And then you can go with it anywhere, and then you can go and take it home, detach the controls, dock the thing on a base, and turn it into a home console. Careful with the caps, Richard. Careful with the caps. Whatever you need to say it with a reasonable amount to no caps. Like the PSP Really? Really? Who can really? Can the Vita do that? Isn't the guy playing as Toad as a hacker? Let's see, who's playing this Toad? You're still alone. You joined that LP tournament, right? Right? When you put in the code, it came up with that LP tournament. And that's the one you joined, correct? Oh, of course I hit a tree. George of the fucking jungle over here. Oh, he's not doing so bad. Who's that playing this Toad up there? That's Janice. I've seen Janice play a lot. Yeah, you know, life is life. It's got its ups, it's got its downs. You know, typical life of, you know, husband, parent, living paycheck to paycheck, that sort of thing. You know, just like everybody else. My daughter and her boyfriend owe us a lot of gas money, that's for damn sure. What about where Donkey Kong lives? Also, hi, Sarah Alexander. See, look, Toad is back there. So, I don't think whoever's playing as Toad is a hacker. Now we can blame whoever's playing as Morton. Oh, wait, Janice Love was playing as... Wait a minute. So Sarah was playing... Okay. You talking about, yeah, it's Vita. This is really all we have in here? Come on, we gotta get more people in here. Okay, yeah. So Watson is Janice Love. So, Compton rules. So you did put in the code and it came up with that LP tournament and that is what you joined, right? Because I'm not sure why you're not here. Because, yeah, we're not maxed out on racers here, so there's no reason you should be in another room. Maybe back out and try joining again? Yeah, because there's a bit of a setup for the Wii U. Yes. Yeah, I told them I'm going to start charging those fuckers Uber fees. You know, because it's getting a little nuts. They need to get their damn car fixed. When am I going to be playing oh crap, The Legend of Zelda? I haven't really. I've been going back and forth on it. First of all, if I do a Zelda game, it'll be a Let's Play. It'll be a Let's Play. It probably won't be a stream. And I'm going back and forth between the Wind Waker HD and the Minish Cap. I did start streaming because I know. All right, so I did do A Link to the Past as a Let's Play, but oh crap! I knew I should have held on to one of them. I did do A Link to the Past as a Let's Play, but on Tuesday I streamed Limbo, but I finished it really early. I didn't think I would fly through it so fast. Damn. So I just started playing some random games, and one of them was A Link to the Past, but I played it on an emulator, and I played a special version of it with an MSU file, so it had orchestrated music. I had all the music tracks changed, and there was also an opening FMV cutscene preceding it when you start a new game. So if you guys like go through my channel and look through like this past week's videos, you'll see one that's called That Random Games Stream, and about partway through it I start playing A Link to the Past, and it has like all orchestrated music injected in there to take the place of all of the regular music that was originally in the game. So that's pretty much my rule. Just because I play something on that LP stream doesn't mean that it won't show up on that LP show, and vice versa. Because people have told me a few times, like, I should stream Skyward Sword, and I tell them I already did an entire Let's Play of Skyward Sword. You just bust in here like Peter Griffin, like, who said Marguerite? How you doing, Sarah? Welcome. Open tournament here, Sarah, so if you want to join, there's the code right there, 4533-4499-1862. I know computer font kind of makes it hard to distinguish 4s from 9s. Look closely. Yeah, you think Minish Cap? Yeah, Minish Cap sounds good. But I'll do both eventually. It's a question of which one do I want to do first. Because I don't exactly have a continuity boner when it comes to doing certain game series. Like, I don't have to do them in order of release or chronological order. I mean, hell, I did Metroid Other M as my first Metroid LP, and then I did Prime 2 and Prime 1 and Prime 2, and I'll be doing Prime 3 here soon. And then who knows what I'll do as a Let's Play after that. For all I know, I'll do Metroid 1, even though that's kind of a short NES game, so that might actually be, if I do Metroid 1, that'll probably be something that I do as a stream, because it's so short. It's so short. You could 100% it in an hour. Yeah, you couldn't decipher the code. Yeah. Yeah, mind those 4s and 9s. The 4s have a little tail. You know what? In between races, I think I'm just going to change it to Arial font. You know, since it's something that you guys really need to read. It's not like my subscriber count where people are like, oh, you know, you're almost to this many subs. And I'm like, no, that's not a 9, that's a 4. Oh, I hit the bus. Wonderful. Nick Smith. That's a name I haven't seen before. Is that you, Compton Rules? That you? His silence in the chat tells me possibly. You'll unsub if I change the font. Do you like having people confused between 4s and 5s? Honestly, I mean, it's not that hard if you look. I mean, because if you have a hard time reading computer font, then you must have a hard time playing any of the Metroid Prime games, because computer font is all over those games. You know? I'm a big Metroid fan, so of course I'm using a font from Metroid. I mean, if you look at the font of that LP stream, it looks a lot like the font of Metroid Prime 2. You have old lady eyes, and here I am, a grandpa with 20/20 vision. Unfortunately, I don't have eyes in the back of my head, so I can't see stuff like that coming. But, well, I can do that, I guess. Yeah, I keep forgetting that I can do that. I can see behind myself. I need to use that more often. Will I be playing the new Zelda game, Breath of the Wild? Maybe. I don't know if I'll stream it or let's play it day one, because I typically don't play games on my channel unless I like them. Like, I'll try it out first, and then if I like it, then I'll be like, yeah, I'll cover this on my channel. I'm gonna go get another drink of water. So, yeah, it'll just pick a random level for me. Just in time. Far older. Only 1 decade. That's not long. We only separate our cultural differences from decade to decade. My decade had the best movies. And yes, I do consider it my decade in spite of being born before it. But only slightly before it. I mean, you know, May of '79. Nobody in their right mind would call me a 70s kid. Nobody. PSP had some good games on it, even though a lot of them have received. A lot of the better ones have received HD ports on PS3, which they honestly should have done with Crisis Core, and I'm surprised they haven't. You know, Crisis Core was decent. Why give me a super horn in 3rd place? Can I, what the f... Is there any reason that the blue shell would be hitting me all the damn time when I'm not in 1st place? Does it just go through everybody? Is that what it does? Did I just coincidentally get in the way? I could have sworn the thing flew. Hi, Sarah. Bye, Sarah. Oh, can I at least get 2nd place? Can I at least get 2nd place? There we go. I'll take it. Yeah, just if they manage to get in the way. Oh, hey, Retro Manny. Thank you. Welcome to that LP stream. The name of the game is Mario Kart 8. Also, Daniel Connolly, how are you doing? Welcome. Yeah, thanks, man. You know, sometimes I second guess the way I do my stream layout because I have to shrink the game footage in order to fit everything. It's just that I don't typically like to cover the game footage. I want people to see the game. That's why I don't use a green screen. I don't bother. Why would I? Because I don't superimpose myself over the game footage because I don't want to block it. So I have everything squared off in its own little area. But that also requires me to shrink the game footage. But I bet, you know, in my opinion, it's better to just have a smaller image of the game footage than to block part of it. Will I play Shovel Knight? Possibly, maybe. I do have Shovel Knight. I do like Shovel Knight, so I'll probably do that. There's both 9s and 4s on the code, Daniel. 4s have a tail on them. Look closely. 9s have a flak back. Look closely at the code. Ooh. Actually, you know what? I probably should put the code in the description, huh? That would be a good idea. Ah, crap. Here, someone have a banana. There you go. Well, it's not like it did anything. Who the hell is that? They don't have a name. Who is that? Why do I not see your name? I want to know your name. There we go. Well, I see Sarah from Canada, but she was behind a truck. There you go, Sarah. Have a red shell. Merry Christmas. Oh, we want to play like that. Okay. Haha! You made it a feud, Sarah. Oh. All right, who's next? Who's next? Who's up ahead of me? Who's up ahead of me? All right, I got one shell left. Should I keep it as some kind of shield? It's spinning around me, so there's no guarantee it'll work that way. I can't even see him. There he is. Come on, hit him. Just stun him a little bit. It got him, but it's not good enough. Crap. No, don't hit the bus. Don't hit the cab. Oh, I'm bouncing back and forth along the track now. Oh, you're mean. No, no, no. I'll take it. No, PC specs aren't a random question. I have a Core i7 2600 series. It's a second generation, but it's not, you know, bad. Not, you know, not too bad. It serves its function, you know, since most games nowadays can run on just an i5. I have a Radeon R9 290X for my video card. I have my power supply is 850 watt EVGA. You know, an Asus motherboard. And obviously with the video card I'm using, yeah, it does have, you know, PCIe slots. Even though the big fat fan on my on my video card blocks one of those PCI ports. So like, you know, I put it in there and then it blocks the next one. So I had to be real careful shoving in my network card into the very bottom one. So all of my PCIe ports are blocked off now. So a 4170, yeah, because I think the 8350 is equal to the Core i5. Don't quote me on that, but most people I know with AMD processors on average have an 8350, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm like, because a lot of people freak out when they go to, like, because a new game will come out and they'll immediately, once the specs comes out, they'll go to system requirement labs, and I'm like, guys, you know, game publishers, when they post the required specs for those games, they overshoot it by an insane amount. You know, by an insane amount. You know, like, they said minimum requirements for, like, Overwatch was like a, I think they said it was like a 7750, I think. You know, like, I don't think the 7000 series of Radeon video cards has been relevant since about 2012. You know, and their reason behind that, you know, 2 gigabytes, requires 2 gigabytes. Okay, well, the Radeon HD 6950 has 2 gigabytes of dedicated video RAM. It'll work. You can play Overwatch on the 6950. And I don't worry too much about having the best specs, because the thing is I prefer a smooth frame rate over, like, insane visual fidelity, and I really should have been paying attention. Yeah, I prefer a smooth frame rate over visual fidelity. So whenever I get a PC game, I'll keep it at its default specs. The most I will check for is to make sure that multi-sampling, anti-aliasing is available. You know, I'll make sure that anti-aliasing is at least 4 to 8 times. What do you mean the tournament is not gonna work? Let's see. Sarah, come on. You've been trying the whole time to get in here? Everybody else is managing to get in here, so I know the code works. I know the code works. Sarah got in here. Yeah, 453344991862. I've been going to GameFAQs for a really long time as well. I actually only registered and made an account at GameFAQs like late last year though. Oh, really? I did that? Is that a thing I did? Crap. Yeah, after the release of Xenoblade Chronicles X, I registered an account on GameFAQs so I could talk to people in the forums, because there is no way you are 100%ing Xenoblade Chronicles X without collaboration from the community. There is no damn way. The strategy guide, Sir Sid, isn't going to help you, because I swear to God, when I read that guide sometimes, the official Prima guide, I swear that they were playing a completely different game when they wrote that guide, because most of the information in there is either inaccurate or outright wrong. Oh shit. Oh no, 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 I don't want to be luggage. Wait, what is your name Fuck? I'm probably is your name Fuck? Oh, crap. You know what's great is when I first got this computer, it was a Dell XPS 8300, but I made some adjustments. Like usually like the XPS desktops from Dell they have top-mounted USB ports like on the top of the tower, but I removed that. So I could fit in a new power supply, because the dimensions of the power supply I wanted wouldn't fit because of that top-mounted USB hub. So that had to go. Boy, I'm coughing a lot. You're probably just gonna see blood come out of my mouth. Like, oh, well, shit, I have cancer. Got rocked hard there. Alright guys, just to avoid any confusion, the tournament code is now in the description. Also, screw it, I'll do this. Oh, type faster, Mike. So, yeah, I slightly changed the title. And the tournament code is now in the description, as well as on the screen. So, hopefully that clears up any kind of confusion. And, yeah, if you still can't get in here... If you still can't get in here, Compton Rules, I don't know. Everybody else manages to get in here, so it must be some sort of glitch on Nintendo Network's end. Everybody gets a red shell today. Whoa, it kind of hung on him for a little bit. What about seizures? Your mom sent a bunch of hate texts. Your mom? Why would your mom do that? The worst texts my mother would ever have sent me was poorly misspelled ones to a point where I didn't even know what she was saying. You know, like, when she'd visit, she'd go out to the store with my wife or something, and then, you know, she would send me a text, and it would be like, she'd be trying to say something along the lines of, like, going to the store, do you need anything? At least that's what she would try to say, but it would come out something along the lines of gurgle fleck rector chim shizzle. Even though, not exactly that, but it would be garbled and misspelled to a point where I wouldn't understand it. Gurglefleck Rector Chim Shizzle is just a fictional character of nondescript appearance that my kids made up. What's my favorite link? I don't know if I have a favorite link. You know what? Probably Toon Link, simply because he's the most expressive. He seems to have the most personality. But I wouldn't say Wind Waker is my favorite game, even though it's one that I really, really like. Fire hopping? Is that a thing you can do? Is that some sort of crazy Mario Kart Kaizo technique? Is that like Kaizo Kart moves? Your internet's bad? Well, I know, since I finally like rearranged all of my cables in the house around and moved the modem closer, and I'm able to stream via an Ethernet cable now instead of Wi-Fi, my streams have been a lot more stable. Not perfect, but stable. You like Twilight Link? Yeah, see, to me, Twilight Link is just a higher resolution of you know, Ocarina Link. You know, also, that Link didn't have much of an origin, you know, like, Toon Link, he was expressive, he had a sister, he had a grandma, so, like, he had some family members with him, so, you know, he had some sort of origin to him, he had relationships, people close to him. Twilight Princess Link, he was just some dude who lived in a treehouse outside of the proper village. And it's like, who is this guy? Just works as a ranch hand. Like, who's his family? He had no family, nothing. Like, where the hell did he come from? Ocarina of Time Link even had a backstory. Like, you know, they at least mentioned his mother and why he was orphaned, why he was put there. But there's no backstory to, like, to the Twilight Princess Link. He's there. He's just there. Crap, get on the road to Viridian City. Why did I do that? Well, it's not like I really needed it all that much. I need something better, because I'm not going to face Blue Shell anytime soon. That's for damn sure. Oh, not using the bullet bill that I have. Would I like to see remakes of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask? I already have, dude. Everybody has. They're called Ocarina of Time 3D and Majora's Mask 3D, and they are displayed at a higher resolution than the Nintendo 64 games. And they're good for the most part. Well, I mean, Ocarina of Time 3D is good. I don't really know how Majora's Mask 3D is. I hear it is good. The only complaint that I've really heard is they kind of messed with Zora Link's swimming controls. I didn't bother getting Majora's Mask 3D because I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Majora's Mask. And I probably sound like a broken record to people who frequent my stream because they've heard this story time and time and time and time again. Majora's Mask is a good game. I won't say it's not. It's a real exercise in time management, and I don't have that much free time to set aside to play the game perfectly in the meticulous manner in which it requires in order to get 100%. You know, because you have to be careful about, you have to keep in mind of when you save. You have to keep in mind of when you turn back time. You got to schedule everything out in that 3-day cycle. What am I going to do during this cycle? What am I going to do during this cycle? You know, you got to take notes. I eventually will play Shovel Knight. I was considering it. I was considering it. You know, because I'm sitting here thinking, like, you know, what do I want to play next Tuesday? I'll be doing viewer levels on Monday. I meant to do Going to War on Wednesday. I do Going to War on Wednesdays. But I just didn't feel well. So Going to War with Brazil will be next Wednesday. Unless I feel like crap again, then we'll see. I was considering Shovel Knight for Tuesday, though. I was considering that, but yeah, Majora's Mask. It is a good game. I will not deny it that. But I've 100%ed that game once in my life. Once in my life. And I was unemployed at the time, so I did have the free time. But yeah, when Majora's Mask first launched, I was in the Marine Corps. So you could imagine, like, I was very, very busy. And, you know, I have kids, you know, so I just was never able to, I don't have the time to sit aside and play the game. You know, because if I'm going to play a Zelda game, I'm going to 100% the Zelda game. But I want to be able to do it in a way to where I could do a part of the game at my own pace, and then save it, put it down, play another portion of the game at my own pace, then pick it up, you know, put it down. But with Majora's Mask, you just can't. You just can't. You're on the game's schedule, you know? But other than that, it's a good game. It's just for people who have the time to play it the way it wants to be played. You know, and that's why you don't see me play games like Animal Crossing, because, you know, it's not a game that you can put down. Because if you do, you're gonna come back a week later with a house full of cockroaches and garbage. It's like, really, I'm being punished because I didn't do anything here. I mean, I got my own house to clean. I want to play a game where I'm cleaning a house, and if I don't clean my house enough, I get bugs. Rick meets World. Rick has met the galaxy, man. You have what the intergalactic call a very planetary mindset. No, and in the pit I go. Dragon Quest is very time consuming. Yeah, but here's the thing with Dragon Quest is if you have to go do something else, you can save it and put it down and come back later without, you know, you know, losing a bunch of progress. See, because with Majora's Mask, if you need to save, the only way to save is to either turn back time or be near one of those owl statues to make a temporary save. But if you're not near one of the owl statues and you have to quit right there and then, because you seriously have to get up and do something right there and then, you have to turn back time. And if you're in the middle of doing something during a 3-day cycle, it's all going to reset, and so it's not really saving, because there might be a bunch of shit that you have to do all over again. And somebody had to go. Their planet needs them. Well, I don't have cockroaches in my real home, but I'd imagine if I went a whole 2 weeks without cleaning my house, probably I would get some bugs. I know during the summer, we get some ants. We get some ants. Oh, are you going to take off, Sarah? Sarah Alexander, I mean, specifically, are you going to take off? Down to 5 people now in this tournament. Das Boond is still owning it. I burnt out again. Wonderful. What? Chat kills, Mike. Chat kills. And here I am in last place, but that's fine. That's fine. Black ants don't hurt you? No, but, you know, when they're crawling all over stuff, it's not very sightly, and then you can't touch anything in your house without getting them all over your hands, and it's itchy. You know, it sucks. I don't want bug problems. You know? And it's easy to get ants when you have kids who like to, take junk food and chip wrappers and juice boxes into their bedroom and then shove them underneath the dresser because they're friggin' lazy and don't want to get off their damn game long enough to throw the shit in the trash can. You know? And I mentioned this on stream a few months back. My son was grounded from games for a week because I found garbage underneath his dresser that he wouldn't throw away in the trash can because it involved pausing a game for a few seconds, and he didn't want to do that. And I'm like, okay, well, if you being stuck on a video game is going to attract ants, then you can't play video games. And I'm done. There's no way I'm winning this race. There's no way. I'm done. No, ice skating shy guy. Oh, Bullet Bill. It's not going to help. It's going to quit as soon as I get through this tunnel, huh? Yep. That was of no help whatsoever. Okay. Yeah, I don't like snow levels either. There are very few snowy, icy areas that I like in video games. Very few. I usually never enjoy them in Mario games. I'm tying my shoe right now. Yes, I know I'm sitting in a chair right now, but I don't like to have my shoes untied. Dio Kim, you need to get your Wii U hooked up. You need to get your Wii U hooked up. You need to jump in this tournament. I also know you have Mario Maker. So, Yeah, if you can have that level on my desk by Monday, that would be great. So yeah, I'm expecting to see a level in my queue on Monday. If you get it done before Monday, let me know on Discord. I'll pop that queue open so you can do that. Because what I did is I actually limited my level queue down to 24 because I did the math with my 10-minute time limit and me starting at 11 a.m. and going until 3 p.m. That gives me an opportunity to play around 24 levels per stream. Given that I use up the entire 10 minutes and don't win a single level. If I win levels really fast, then I get through, then I can play more levels. So if I clear all the levels in my queue or get close to clearing all the levels in my queue, before the end of the stream, before 3 p.m., I'll reopen it and allow people to submit more levels, and then I'll be on a first-come, first-served basis. My queue is not maxed out right now, Zeokim, so if you do make a level before Monday, let me know on Discord, and I'll pop that queue open, and I can have it added for you. Oh, hey Chanel, what's going on? Welcome to that LP stream. The name of the game is Mario Kart 8. How are me and the kids doing? I'm doing great. The kids, I'm assuming, are doing fine right now. They're at school. The phone hasn't rang with their, the phone hasn't rang, so I haven't gotten a phone call saying that the school is on fire and it's my children's fault. So I'm assuming they're doing all right. Ant-Man likes ants. So there you go, Hank Pym. He likes ants. Or the new Ant-Man that they have in here. It's not Hank Pym anymore. I can't remember the name of the new Ant-Man. Yeah, those TPS reports. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to ask that you work over the weekend. Yeah, so if you could have that level in my queue by Monday, that would be great. If you squish one of those tiny ants, they smell like... I am curious... Yeah, I'm curious now as to how you acquired that very specific knowledge. Because I'm imagining you one day out of the blue decided to crush an ant, and while its smashed carcass was on the tip of your finger, you raised it up to your nose and sniffed it. Because it doesn't sound like a piece of knowledge that you would just randomly pick up on Wikipedia. Yeah. I'm gonna get blown up on my own bomb? No? Okay. I hate it when I get blown up by my own bomb because I'm sitting there thinking, okay, I have a bomb. If I throw it in front of me, I'm going to drive right into it as it explodes. So... yeah, citric is a form of acid, usually found in fruit. I don't know about ants. They do have a form of acid. Okay. We all have a form of acid. Our stomach acid isn't citric acid. Or is it? Or is it? Well, I know it's not sulfuric acid. Not boric acid. You use that to unclog a drain. Oh, egg. I'm staying behind Big D here. There you go. Yeah, he had red shells. I'm like, nope, I'm not even going to try that. Chat kills Mike. Stop trying to read it. Sarah, did you have a reason to drop out, or did you have another comm error? I see that you dropped out. Or are you just trying to or are you just trying to multitask modding several chats? Boom. Okay, so it's called Bullet Bill, but it's more of a rocket than a bullet. More of a rocket than a bullet, because bullets don't have thrusters. They don't work that way. You read it. All right, so you read it and you wanted to confirm it. Oh, you're eating. Okay. Do I mind making another tournament? Well, we're already in the middle of this tournament. I have no earthly idea why you can't join it. Because if I make another tournament, it's going to reset everybody's score. Maybe have you tried, oh God, I can't believe I'm about to say this. Have you tried turning off your Wii U and turning it back on again? Because I don't know if it's something with your Wii U's internet connection or something on Nintendo Network. So I don't know that. It's your saliva? I'd imagine, well, yeah, I'd imagine your saliva does break things down. It helps in the chewing process, because that's the first step in breaking down your food, is chewing it. This is hands down my worst track. I don't think I've ever won a race on this. Well, I mean, outside of like playing 50cc Grand Prix. Oh, why did I do this? It's not like I have a mushroom. It's not like this is going to help. I knew that would happen. I knew it. Chat kills, Mike. Chat kills. Oh, man. It's like the hardest part is I'm in the middle of trying to race, and I can see the chat scrolling through my peripheral vision. Like, I don't want to miss what you guys are saying. No, not the wall. You know, it's not like I'm going to win this anyway. Well, yeah, that's the entire digestive process, is, you know, absorbing the nutrients into your body and filtering out all of the toxins, and then it takes the toxins and it breaks it down into a, you know, into a substance that can easily be ejected. Poop. It turns it into poop. And, you know, It's usually in a form which is easy to eject. Sometimes not. Sometimes you eat Nintendo cereal and you shit bricks. You don't like the water slide part? Yeah, well, this is the place for talking about inane, stupid shit. You should have seen my Sonic 2 stream. Were you in my Sonic 2 stream? I think I changed topics and started going on a different tangent on an average of every 30 seconds. Oh, God. So Nintendo Network's doing that thing because you were abruptly disconnected. It thinks that you rage quit, and now it's punishing you. I hate that. You saw one of my Sonic streams? The first one or the second one? Because I did Sonic 2 yesterday. And I got all 7 Chaos Emeralds while in Emerald Hill Zone. We did fight the first boss as Super Sonic. No, not Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Did I say Adventure? If I said Adventure, that's my bad. But yeah, I played Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I burnt out again. Wonderful. Why am I doing that? Oh! Oh, it did get him. Why am I taking the wide path? Why am I taking that? Oh, yeah. You know what? I think taking this path gives me a bit of high ground, huh? No. Oh, well. Why did it home in on the banana? It's supposed to home in on carts. Goddamn stupid red shell. Well, that was probably Big D getting green shell revenge. That you, Big D, getting the green shell revenge? Boom, boom, and boom up this ramp. There we go. No, with the red shell, I don't want it. Oh, crazy eights, crazy eights, crazy eights. And, screw. Ooh, almost got me with that banana. Ah, shit. Oh, no. Crap. My thumb is slipping. My thumb is... Oh, no. Why? Why did that happen to me? Okay. My thumb is getting sweaty and slipping off of the analog stick. Sucks. You know, recently the rubber thumb padding on my 3DS Circle Pad finally wore out and tore off, but now there's like these little like contours on the side of the plastic, like, and they grip my thumb just right. So like my thumb actually like grips the Circle Pad better than it did. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is, Compton Rules. I really don't, because everybody else managed to do it. I saw something about BlueStacks up there. Yeah, you saw me playing Sonic on Android BlueStacks. I played Sonic 2 on BlueStacks as well. So I did play the Android version of that. Atticus Finch Kid, what's going on, man? Welcome Finch to that LP stream. It's an open tournament, so I don't know if you have Mario Kart, but you can hop in. Need a more powerful router. You router when you are on opposite sides of the house. See, my router signal reaches all the way across the house, though. Like, when my router was on the other side of the house, I was able to play games just fine. I just couldn't live stream very well. Ah, the banana, it did nothing. Oh! Well, I flipped right into his shells after hitting them, so it didn't help me much. Oh my god, I think I need another Tums. Because I was dumb. I don't know why I keep trying to drink things like soda, because it just gives me bad acid reflux. I can't do soda anymore because my body's not used to it. Those bananas have faces. But they're not happy faces. They're very dead faces. I wonder if in the Mario universe, the bananas that have faces, are they happy faces before they're peeled? Are they screaming bloody murder during the peeling process? Because they're just the dead husk of a banana. And leave it to me to take a banana and turn it into something morbid. That LP psycho. Waha, yay! Not last place. Wi-Fi has a finite range. Long-range latency increases while speed drops. Yeah. All right, so here's another thing. What is around your Wii U or what is around your router? Because I've seen a lot of people put their routers inside entertainment centers, which are made of wood, and wood will interfere with the Wi-Fi signal. It insulates it. So, yeah, if you have your router or your Wii U surrounded by wood, then, yeah, that might be a problem. Yeah, they're dead because it's just the banana peel. It's not actually a banana, you know. So it's like a person, but all of the bones and organs were ripped out of the skin. So it's just the empty skin of a human. It's just the empty skin of a banana. Echo. Echo, I'm sure you would appreciate it, but buddy, we do not self-advertise on other people's streams. Not only is it impolite, it's actually against YouTube's terms of service. There's not a visible antenna? Well, there are good routers with no visible antennas, like a lot of Netgear's routers. Like, I have a Netgear N700. It's a good router. It's a good signal. I mean, just the very fact that I was able to live stream through Wi-Fi with that thing. I mean, because realistically, I shouldn't be able to stream through Wi-Fi at all. I mean, yeah, my streams while I was doing Wi-Fi, they had some lag, they had latency issues, but the fact remains that I was even able to connect and stream is a testament to that router's ability, and it has no visible antenna. Like, the antenna is built in. Because it's an omnidirectional antenna. It goes out in a big circle. No, but there are good routers out there. I think there's actually routers that are like catered for gaming. Like they have like default QoS settings that are specifically for gaming. I actually think, yeah, my Netgear router has that. I don't have it activated because I don't feel that I really truly need it. Because my Wii U's connected via Wi-Fi right now. I'm not having any issues. But then again, my router is now right here next to the thing, so maybe I should get an Ethernet adapter for it. Why that's not built in, I have no earthly idea, but it is what it is. Oh, crap. Is it better to have a Wii U console flatter on its side? It's better to have every console flat. It's better to have every console flat. I've said that ever since PlayStation 2, because the disc may not feel like much in your hand, but to that tray, it weighs it down, and after a while, like the guide rods inside that pull the disc in, that guide the disc in and out, they start to bend. In fact, they could bend either way. I would recommend, like, I always tell people, when you're done playing a game, remove the disc. Take it out. Because the disc sitting there when it doesn't need to be, over time, it's going to mess with the guide rods. So, yeah, just... For rural ISP, yeah. Yeah, we have a lot of people like out in more rural and remote parts of the desert who, wow, really, we had another person drop. Come on, people, I'm getting my ass kicked because there's no there's no chaos going on this track, you know, to stop these other two who are apparently more skilled than me, especially since I keep burning the hell out. We only got a few people in here playing. Other people need to join. Don't, you know, none of you have Mario Kart 8? I got a decent amount of viewers in here. No one's playing. Uh-oh. Wait, I'm not in last place. I'm shielding myself with this. Okay, he's in front of me now? He's in front of me now. Let me get right up there. No, you know what? I need a red shell. Screw it. Give me something that can help me. I always have a spiffy shirt on. I guess, because it's got a nice collar and everything. You know, because I had to go into my kids' school this morning and talk to some of the staff. And you know, adults tend not to take other adults seriously when they walk in wearing, you know, a Donkey Kong shirt or something like that. Or a Legend of Zelda shirt. I got completely toasted. Okay. I am done. Alright. Were my kids? No. No, they weren't. Yeah, my kids are being just fine in school. By the way, Justin, hey, how you doing? Welcome. The McChicken video. No, and it sounds like something I don't want to. Mario Maker on the 3DS, I don't know how awesome that's going to be without, you know, online capabilities. Oh god, the slow-mo glitch. Yeah, I got a level with a slow-mo glitch, and I just quit. No, I don't want to play that. You know what? They said that they won't be compatible. It won't be compatible with every level from the Mario Maker, from the Wii U version of Mario Maker, and I'm thinking that that's going to be levels with too much stuff in them. You know, so if you like max out the amount of like blocks on your level, or you max out the amount of enemies that you can have in a level on the Wii version, then the level won't be playable on 3DS. So that's probably what they're talking about. You know, plus no costume support, so no amiibo support for it, huh? So, like, will there be a 100 Mario challenge? You know, I don't know. I'm looking at it from a streamer. It's like, I can't imagine any streamer wanting to stream it. In fact, when I mentioned it on Discord, I kind of triggered Paco. Because, you know, I mentioned it on Discord, and then Paco came in and he's just like, no! And off the track I go. New Cloud Gaming, welcome to that LP stream. The name of the game is Mario Kart 8. I'm getting clobbered, as I usually do. But at this point, I pretty much gave up on being that YouTuber that everybody goes to see amazing displays of skill during live streams. Even though I think I managed to do that with like Sonic, with maybe like AM2R, other games. But when I'm playing, you know, competitive games like Mario Kart, or when I'm doing viewer levels, that's usually where I show my ass. Like, in a figurative sense, not in a literal sense. I don't moon the camera because that would be in violation of the TOS. But then again, apparently, you know, me saying fuck is also in violation of the TOS. But, you know, they can go fuck themselves because that's stupid. Because it's YouTube, it's the internet, it's not network TV. Like, more advertiser friendly. Screw you. You know, it depends on the advertiser. It depends on the person. Like, fine, I say the F word. Let Pornhub advertise on my videos. I don't give a shit. Mach 8 with the slick tires. Yeah, I have this with the roller because it's got nice acceleration, nice turning. Somebody's planet needed them. You have turn off ad block. You're watching me, but I'm not getting paid for you watching me. You're a criminal. No. Well, I never put bad words in the title. Yeah, I never put bad words in the title. I think I may have put bad words in the description a few times. Oh, no, actually, no. No, wait. Somebody read rule number 2. Do I say fuck or do I say bang? I'm pretty sure I say bang. Oh, he blocked it. What did he block it with? I didn't see him holding anything. How's he? Huh, I didn't even see him pick up another item, did you? What are you doing, Slipstream? Maybe he did pick up another item. Let's see. I went right in between them. God damn it, I hate it when that happens. And I could have had something to defend myself. You can kill those things? You can kill Pokey? I know you could do that. Wow, that was a fast recovery from that Pokey. I say damn. Oh, okay, bang. ISIS in the title. Oh, yeah, because they're like, let's not talk about, you know, offensive stuff. So you're pretty much saying, let's put a filter on the flow of information right there. Let's not talk about current events. You know, but it's, you know, it's okay if MSNBC does it, but God forbid your average Joe talks about current events on his YouTube channel. I mean, it's not that big. I mean, they're just demonetizing it. That's all they're doing. A lot of people want to cry censorship. I mean, but YouTube isn't really censoring anything. If anything, it's more of a push to get people to stop doing a certain thing. I mean, but they're not outright stopping them because they can't censor you like that, because that's illegal. Well, I mean, they haven't done anything yet. Besides, this video isn't monetized through YouTube anyway, or it won't be because it's a Nintendo. I'm registering it with the Nintendo Creators Program. So for this video, I won't get my ad revenue from YouTube or Google, or I won't get it through broadband TV like I do with all of my other videos. I'll get it through Nintendo. I'm pretty damn sure that word is on my blacklist. I'm pretty damn sure. Yeah, because the only word on my blacklist is that word, and variations of that word, and mod chat. I don't have a large blacklist, so I know that word's on there, which means that YouTube's blacklist isn't fucking working right now. Yes, Chanel, Metroid Prime 3, Corruption, for the Wii. I feel like there's something interesting going on there. Well, the bullet bill gives me time. Yeah, blacklist fail. Why are you going to delete your Mario Kart 8 save file? You'll lose everything. I can't play this level without thinking of either Sugar Rush from Wreck-It Ralph or Sweet Mountain from Sonic Colors. Yeah, give me a moment here, guys. Move faster so I can fix this shit before the next race starts. Goddamn semantics. Okay, so I didn't have the pluralization of the word. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. Shouldn't work now. Wreck-It Ralph 2. Rumor. There's a rumor going around that Mario will be in it. Oh crap! You know, I was thinking about something a while back. When Charles Martinet retires from doing all of these voices, I'm wondering, will they hire one actor to replace? Well, first of all, whoever because Charles Martinet's Mario voice is so iconic as Mario at this point that whoever replaces him won't be doing Mario's voice. They'll just be doing an impression of Charles Martinet doing Mario's voice. You know, because I'd imagine they're going to try to find somebody who could get, you know, as close as humanly possible. Shit, right into the crab. I boosted right into the crab. Genius. But I'm wondering, are they going to get one person to do all of, like, are they going to replace Martinet with one actor, or are they going to get separate actors to do all the different characters' voices? Because Charles Martinet doesn't just do Mario. Charles Martinet voices Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, and he also voices Parthenax from Skyrim. So, there's a fun fact for you. They never got a proper replacement for Mel Blanc. Oh, Bugs Bunny, right? Didn't Mel Blanc voice Bugs Bunny? I'm pretty sure he voiced a lot of different characters. I know there was a character, or the actor who voiced Elmer Fudd wasn't Mel Blanc. It was somebody else, and he didn't get credit for voicing Elmer Fudd until years later, because I don't know if it was just out of laziness or some sort of contract agreement, but they pretty much credited Mel Blanc for every single voice on Looney Tunes at one point. Mario was written for the camera instead of Sonic having that cameo about... Oh, yeah, because they don't want Mario talking about death. Because, yeah, Sonic's line was, remember, if you die outside your game, game over. Justin Roiland or Patrick... Oh, gee, Bowser, you're really getting on my last nerve, you know. It's a me, Mario. Oh god, I turned too hard because I was looking at the chat. And here I go. I'm last place on this same track before because I started off looking at the chat and now I'm done. I will never catch up. Wait, there's a toad way behind me. What is the deal? What happened? Or are they just going so fast? No, they're not ahead. They're not ahead. Das Bund is ahead. Das Bund is taking this tournament. I already see it. It's pretty much in the bag. He could probably just put his controller down for the rest of the tournament and we'd, you know, he'd still win. Oh, that person's bullet billing. Yeah, Kronk, Patrick Warburton. He voices so many characters. Didn't he voice the... No, he didn't voice the Tick. He played the live-action version of the Tick. Spoon! Okay, cool. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Yay! I actually gained a place. How long will that last? A second. There you go. It lasted a second. Oh, someone's getting blue shelled. Someone's gonna get blue shelled. Because of the delay on the stream, they probably already got blue shelled by the time I said it. Not last. Wabbit. Actually, if you were to ask me, like, when I think of Patrick Warburton, I think of Brock Sampson from the Venture Brothers. You don't understand. They hit me with a truck. I can't do Patrick Warburton. I've tried. Yeah, Ghostbusters answered the call. I did hear that. that is just desperate damage control. That's them just giving up. Giving up. Like the creator of AM2R. Did you guys hear about that? You guys check the AM2R official website? He straight up said, that's it. That's it. He got like DMCA letters sent to his personal email, and then he's just like, no more updates, nothing. He's gonna stop working on it. So anybody looking forward to a Linux or Mac version of AM2R, not gonna happen. There will not be a version 1.2. It is all done and over with. But that's, you know, what 1.1 is. It's fine. It's a perfectly functioning version. They got every single complaint I had about that game was fixed in version 1.1. You know, he even that like my main thing that I said during my first playthrough or at the end of my first playthrough is that it wasn't as polished as the other games like Zero Mission or Fusion. Mainly because things like the janky morph ball, but he fixed the janky morph ball, so that's no longer a thing. So he pretty much, you know, he fixed every complaint that I had. So to me, 1.1 is fine. It's fine as is. We don't need a 1.2 version. And Nintendo was too late in taking it down. He may not be hosting it on any more file sharing websites, but it's on the internet now. So anybody who wants it could easily get it from somewhere. Other people are going to share the torrent. So it's not going to go away. You'll make the update for AM2. Oh God, no! And I right off the edge. And you fucking Lackey 2 just dropped me on a banana peel. What the flying fuck? Whoa. This, you know, I know there's translation patches available. Like, he has it open for translation. But, you know, nobody can really remake or update the game because he hasn't made the source code available. So maybe maybe one day he'll just, if he doesn't want to work on it himself, he'll hand the source code over to somebody and they'll work on it. Don't bring it down yet. Don't bring it down yet. There you go. And no, he can't give the source code to Nintendo because the game was made in Game Maker and that engine can't run on Wii U or Nintendo 3DS. So that's why Nintendo can't just take the game and port it. Hey Fod, what's going on? Welcome to that LP stream. We don't need Star Wars prequels? Yeah, I guess we don't. We don't need any of those movies. They're not vital resources. They're just there to entertain. Oh, hey, silly clown. Welcome. Also, thank you. You're self-taught on computer programming? Yeah, but the fact is that without the source code, you can't make any updates to the game. Gotta go, Daniel. All right. Well, thank you for dropping by. If you haven't already, hit the like button on the way out and have a one that is good. Yeah, but Silly Clan, yeah, I know you're new here, dude. But, where did I see? We've met, in Yumi's stream, I think. Boom! Got you with the shockwave. And in, oh, no, don't want the red shell. I saw it coming. I didn't want it. You look at that. Like, why would you ever want to, throw a bomb in front of you unless you can manage to get close enough for a direct impact on another person? But yeah, but you throw that damn thing in front of you, it's just gonna explode in your face. Oh, probably wasn't the best place to use that. I should have used that on more of a straightaway. God, he's so far ahead, I don't think I can catch him now. What, do you just get like 1,000 mushrooms in a row? Stay away from me, Bullet Bill. Did Roman just fall off? Second place, I'll take it. Hey, JV Peter, welcome to that LP stream. The name of the game is Mario Kart 8. I almost forgot for a second there. Can't put Stream Warrior on the screen. I don't even bother with Stream Warrior anymore. I use Chris Plays Games website. I use live stream alerts. But yeah, JV, if you have anybody who just showed up, if you have Mario Kart 8, the tournament code is up on the screen, so feel free to join in. We don't have too many people in here right now. Ah, crap. Get it on the ramp. There we go. I almost drove off the track. Wonderful. Okay, boost. Yes, Chris has a website. ChrisPlaysGames.com. You can go there, and I use that for everything, dude. I use it for my sub counter. I use it for my like counter. I use it for my viewer counter, and you can change the text on it. That's why it says, you know, racers right now instead of watching now. And then he has the live stream alerts. That's where I get the thing that pops up when people subscribe or when people donate. Yeah, if you want, I'll post that stuff on Discord later. I'll post the links so you can use it if you want. Yeah, because it's easier to use a browser source, because that's all going to be from browser source instead of Windows source, like say for Stream Warrior. Because Stream Warrior's buggy, number one. Doesn't always work. It likes to crash randomly. Also, it's just another process you have going on your screen, because it's its own program. You know, it's its own program. You use it as a Windows source. You know, with live streams alerts and with ChrisPlaysGames.com, you can just get a URL and then put it as a browser source, a yellow browser source in OBS. And that's it. You can just close it out, and it knows what to do. And while this is loading up, I'm going to go grab another drink of water. What do we got here? Also, Aided Binkerhoff, Chris Lowe, and Rad Rob, thank you for the retweets. I'll wait for the next race. Yeah, browser chat is a regular square box. Yeah, and you probably use that as you use a browser source for the chat. And me, I just have like a black box, and then I made the chat box transparent, so it goes right over that. So that's why you don't see like blocks. You don't see a background other than what I put there. But you know, the code for the like if you downloaded the CSS script from Blucifer, it should already have a transparency layer. It should already have a oh, you know what? Because the transparency layer is meant to cut out white, not gray. So if you wanted to be transparent like I do and like lay it over like something else without having like blocky backgrounds, don't pop out the chat from YouTube Gaming, because that has a gray background and the transparency layer isn't for that. It's to make white transparent. So go to regular YouTube, go to your stream on regular YouTube and pop out the white chat box, not the gray one from YouTube Gaming, because I'm not looking at that one right now. I popped out the white chat box from regular YouTube. Oh God, what am I doing? You're in? Awesome. Awesome. Did you try turning it off and turning it back on again, sir? Did I assist you in a timely and satisfactory manner? You put a new graphics card in your PC today and now it won't post? It won't post? Oh, I fell off. I fell off. Did you... What are you saying it won't post? Like, your video card won't, like... You won't get a display? Did you remember to plug the power supply back into the video card? Or did you just plug it into the PCI slot? You know, because you need to take the power cables from... You need to take the cables from the power supply that you pulled out of your original video card and put it into... Oh, man, I keep just ranking out. Oh, BIOS post. Oh, I'm sorry, you said post and I was thinking something internet related. Won't power on self-test. Yeah, my God. That could be anything. You might have a bad video card, dude. It might just be a bad video card. Could be anything. Maybe you damaged one of the pins on accident in your PCI slot when you pulled out the old one, even though I've never really seen that happen. I don't... There's some wire lying against the motherboard or something. There's lots of wires lying against the motherboard. You know, because I've had a few people like call me up because they bought a new video card and installed it and they said, oh, it won't work, I'm not getting anything. And then I'd go over there and I'd look and they didn't plug the power supply back into the video card. They just popped in the video card and then, you know, hooked a cable to it and turned on their PC. Maybe it wants you to, like, maybe you should hook your display up to your onboard video and pre-install the drivers for the video card. Dustin, do you think that would, or Chaos, do you think that would work? Do you think that would work if you just, like, used his onboard video and then pre-installed the drivers? And then like restart his computer and then tried to hook up the video card. Your fast startup. You know what? I have fast startup disabled. You know? Because, especially on Windows 10, it seems to cause some weird issues. But, you know, I have a fast enough computer, and I don't have, like, I went under Task Manager, and anything unnecessary, I disabled it for, I disabled it as a startup program, because, you know, I don't need AMD Catalyst to start up every time I start it, because the only time I need AMD Catalyst open is if I'm, changing video settings, so that's one example. If I don't need it constantly open. Or like Razer Synapse. I don't need Razer Synapse open unless I'm playing a game and I have a profile set on a certain game. Then I need Razer Synapse open. Ape. Oh, you use Linux? Oh, so you're one of the people asked out of playing AM2R unless you use, like, Wine. You use Wine to play Windows games? I mean, I imagine you do. Every gamer I know who runs Linux has Wine or some other Windows emulator. It's been a while since I used Linux, but from what I understand, Wine is probably the best. Oh, why did I knew it. I knew it would happen. Okay, so it dual boots. Ah, shit. You know, that would be the way to do it with on two separate drives. Because I've seen some people, partition one drive and have both operating systems on it, and I'm sitting there thinking, you know, that shouldn't, you know, that's not a good thing. I mean, I guess you can do it, but why would you when two drives would just be easier, faster? I'm kind of like stammering because I'm trying to look at your conversation that you're having while trying not to completely play like ass. But yay, not last. All right, gonna refill on my drink real quick. Daddy Mike? That sounds weird. Don't call me that. I also have to kind of pee, but they don't give me enough, you know, time in between races. You know what, Zeo Kim? I'm gonna do Mario Kart again next Friday. Do you think you can have the Wii U hooked up by next Friday? I mean, oh god, I keep running into walls. I mean, I am a dad, and I'm pretty sure I'm not your dad. Mike, I saw you on Discord this morning. You said you had it, and, you know, between seeing that message on Discord and actually starting up this stream, I would have thought, oh yeah, she should have it at least out of the box. But no. And here I thought I'd get to play some Mario Kart with you. That's okay. I'm pretty sure you'll be busy making me a Mario Maker level. Yay, I rarely get the lightning bolt. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that stupid thing that I did? Okay. I lose. You wouldn't go to your parents' place. Okay. I can see that. You know what? I will say this. When you hook that up, chances are you're going to be downloading the latest firmware update for about an hour, unless it's already pre-built in there. Because I remember you said you wanted to get one new, but you had a hard time finding one. Did you get disconnected? Got disconnected, Compton rules? Oh, crap, crap, crap. Actually, you know what? I'm not hooked. Well, yeah, my Wii U isn't hooked up through Ethernet. But then again, my router is like right here, so. Yeah, like my router is right here, like less than 2 feet away from my Wii U, so it probably isn't an issue. Like I used to be a cable guy. Yeah, I used to be a cable and satellite guy. Because my most recent venture into that business was when I worked for Dish, and oh god, they're the worst. They're the worst. I you know, Dish is an awful company to work for. Do I? Yeah. No, I don't like Dish. Fuck Dish. Both as a service and a business, they can eat shit. They can take their hopper with sling and shove it up their ass. You know, with their stupid advertising telling you can store up to 500 shows on the Hopper with Sling. Yeah, 500 half-hour shows in standard definition, but you can still only do about 50 if you record HD stuff. I forgot how I solved your Wi-Fi issues. What did I do? I told you to change the channel on your router, huh? Because you were having issues. You were having issues connecting your Nintendo 3DS. Because one, it won't. You need to have it on. You need to have it on either channels 1, 6, or 11 because those are the only channels. Those are the only NTSC Wi-Fi channels that don't overlap. God help you if you like. I stay away from channel 1 in my if I use something on Wi-Fi around here, it'll be either on channel. I'll have my router on either channel 6 or channel 11. I will never do channel 1 because there's some douchebag in my neighborhood who insists on being on channel 2, and that overlaps with channel 1. And I'd imagine everybody in channel 1 in the neighborhood has shitty Wi-Fi. Also, the Nintendo 3DS or I think any current gen system won't connect to anything with a web encryption. You have to have like, you know, WPA or better. The Nintendo DS and Wii connected to something with a web encryption. I don't think these newer systems will, but I mean, I would recommend that nobody uses WEP anymore. I don't think WEP has been relevant as security since about 2010. It's a pack-in game. You know what? When I bought Mario Kart 8, it actually came with a promotional deal. Because I remember, I think it was this game. Yeah, it came with a promotional deal to where you can get a free game. So I got Pikmin 3 because I had everything else that they were offering on it. So I got Pikmin 3. Even though I'm not the biggest Pikmin fan, I figure, yeah, screw it. I'll try it out, and it's okay. It's okay. Not the biggest fan. You know, because, you know, the object of that game, you know, like, you herd tiny little creatures around and make them do stuff, and you make them obey you, and you make them carry. I have children. So I have like real life experience of herding tiny little creatures around and making them do stuff. Yeah. Gonna join again? All right. Oh God, come on, turn around the corner. Why do I keep running directly into walls? It's because I keep taking my face away from the screen. Banana, awesome. Yeah, WEP, the screen door of Wi-Fi security. And what is a screen door? It keeps bugs out. It won't keep people out. But yeah, I've seen people who still use WEP security. Then eat, dude. If you're hungry, eat. Oh yeah, I wouldn't recognize your login. Well, I mean, by default, the login and password for every router, like every router, is admin and password. I would recommend that you change it after the fact, but... Alright, Zio Kim, well, thank you for dropping by. If you haven't already, hit the like button on the way out and have a one that is good. Rainbow Road. Oh, I got bumped out of the way. That speed booster, that sucks. Oh god, this is a bad place to be having a star, because you can fall off so damn easy. What was that? Why'd you stop short? Slipstream, did you just stop? Why did you stop short? What happened? What did you do, man? You just kind of stopped short and let me win? I don't need your pity. What was that? Slipstream just stopped short. There you are, Compton Rules. I see you. Definitely popping a few tums after this stream. Which ends in about 13 minutes, so how many people do we have in here? Not too many, but we'll do a little mini raid. Wow, my viewers were a lot higher. I guess somebody better than me has started streaming. My competition, as someone said yesterday in my Sonic 2 stream. I think Jake will be doing Mario Kart tomorrow. He usually does Mario Kart with viewers on Saturdays. So, you know, you'll have somebody else to play this with as well tomorrow, I think. I don't think he always does Mario Kart, but I usually see him do Mario Kart on Saturdays. Squeaker Kid, hey, welcome to that LP stream. The name of the game is no, it's not Super Mario Maker. I'm so used to saying that I say it as habit. It's Mario Kart 8. How are you doing? There's a tournament code up there if you wanted to play along with us, though I don't know how far you'd get considering that this tournament is ending in around about 10 minutes. So... Oh, Slipstream, there you are. Is he toying with me? Because he just short-stopped. He just short-stopped, you know, at the end of Rainbow Road. So I don't know what that was all about. Did he stop to scratch his nose? Oh, hey, that's a shortcut right there. Oh, it looks like he's taking it seriously now. Oh. Compton Rules, did you get disconnected again, dude? You sure your router or your Wii U isn't surrounded by wood or anything? And, ooh! Right past him. Hey, Yessie, welcome to that LP stream. The name of the game is Mario Kart 8. How are you doing? I'd say jump in and join. The tournament code's on the screen, but I don't know how well you would do with the 9 minutes we have remaining on the tournament. Your floor is wood. That shouldn't mess with it. No, your floor shouldn't mess with it. I'm talking about, like, surrounding wood, like if you stuck your Wi-Fi router inside of an entertainment center. New Cloud Gaming is back. Welcome back, New Cloud Gaming. Oh, yeah, you got disconnected again, dude. Oh, Das Bunda's out of here, too. Yeah, you missed it, Yessie. Zeo Kim was here. She just got herself a Wii U today, but she hasn't taken it out of the box today, so she didn't get to play with us. So, I told her she needs to have a Mario Maker level in my queue by Monday. Oh, almost ran into the banana because I wasn't looking at the screen. Let's see. Oh, missed him. Get off the grass, Mario. Get off the grass. Mario's been this way ever since he started smoking marijuana. This is all he does, is just sit here. Boom! All right, who's in first? Who's in first? Why did I do? Why? Why is that a thing that I did? Ran into a wall. I could have not gotten last place. No, I mean she got it and she didn't take it out of the box yet. I guess she has to go somewhere, do something today with her parents, but I could, but Gran Torino. That's that Clint Eastwood movie, right? I think I've seen that. Yeah, I remember that movie now. Did he actually say "get off my lawn" in that? Because I've seen the meme. I don't know if he actually said it in the movie, though. Ah, you ran into the item box that I was trying to get. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get off my lawn, Mario. There you go. Even though it's not really my lawn. What do they have to boost through the water that way? I don't usually take the shortcut through the water because it kind of slows me down, but I guess I should consider it sometime. This to the ramp. Awesome. You'll make a Super Mario Maker level? Okay. I do viewer levels on Monday. Yeah, I'm not coming out of this. Unless I get a... Hit him, hit him, hit him. That helps a little. A blooper's useless in this level. All they have to do is go in the water and it washes off the ink. Well, this mushroom's not helping me. Why? Did he have a golden mushroom too? No, my wife's not a gamer, Yessie. She's not a gamer. I mean, she has played video games, like, she's played The Legend of Zelda, like the original Legend of Zelda. She used to play a lot of Street Fighter as a kid. But now she doesn't really game too much. She plays like Facebook games. Like she likes this Facebook game called Paradise Bay. Yeah, that's the type of games that she plays. But she's not what you would really call a hardcore gamer. Your bullet bill only lasted a second. That seems... You know what? I do seem to notice that the time on the bullet bill, it varies. It's inconsistent. I don't know if that, like, depends on the... I mean, there may be some sort of method to the madness. Maybe it has something to do with the amount of other racers on the track. Maybe it has to do with the place you were in when you activated it. Like, if you're in second place and you activate a bullet bill, why would there be any reason for it to last very long? Chat. All right, Chris, come on, come on. Oh, your boomerang isn't going to do anything. I got the ... Oh, I got another ... So do you. What's the point? Okay, so we're pretty much even. Lots of mushrooms, yet he's still right on my ass, isn't he? Those mushrooms are doing nothing for me. They barely give you any boost. They give you like a 2-inch boost. Especially don't help if you drift too wide. He's doing that on purpose! Your internet's bad because of your sister? What, is she using a lot of, is she using a lot of bandwidth? What's she doing? I mean, it shouldn't be bad enough to where you can't stay connected. And the tournament is now closed. Who won? Slipstream, he won by 3 points. Das Boone came in second place. Slipstream was toying with me. Did you see that? He did that twice. He did that in Rainbow Road, and he just did it now, where he just stops short. He just stops short. And then he just waits for us, playing all tortoise in the hare. Okay, well, that was fun. The tournament is now closed. I would like to thank you guys for joining me, but stick around. There's about 11 of us in here. We can do a tiny little raid. So, anybody who's on board for a raid, Nightbot is going to come up with a message. Those of you who don't know what a raid is, it's when we take everyone here after the stream ends, and we go over to another person's stream when we share the YouTube gaming love with them. So Nightbot just came up with a message, hashtag #ThatLPRaid. Go ahead and copy and paste that in the chat so I know who's on board with me. Justin, don't tell me Dark Jake's raiding me right now. Don't do that, because I'm pretty sure he's on right now. So, hashtag #ThatLPRaid. Anybody who's on board with me. We'll go and raid somebody. Alright, so it looks like we got a few people here. Alright, so guys, we are going to go raid Dark Jake 13. He's playing Overwatch right now. If you haven't seen him or heard of him, go ahead, when you get there, hit the like button. And if you haven't subbed to him already, go ahead and sub to him. I will see you guys there. And until then, I would like to thank you all for stopping by and watching that LP stream and joining in and racing with me for those of you who did. And have a one that is good.